Introducing Pat, who's going to discuss why she selected a Granberg height adjustable electric wardrobe lift from Inclusive Living.
Hi, I chose an electric wardrobe lift, the Granberg in particular, because I have rheumatoid arthritis and I've had both shoulders replaced. Whilst I'm no longer in as much pain, the stretch, the range of movement is quite limited, and being able to have to put my arms up to the usual wardrobe pole at the height that it normally is was just too painful, and it was too depressing looking forward to that pain each day. I had the wardrobe pole dropped down by people who came in and did retrofitted, but it was still too high. And I had also looked at manual lifts, and the extent of how high up I had to be able to get my arm up was just ridiculous. So when I found about the electric wardrobe lift, I was sold. It was able to come down to my height, and I could decide where it was to come to, and I'm able to organise my wardrobe with a minimum amount of pain, and in fact I've become much less depressed.
Hi, we're here talking to Pat about the outcomes that she has managed to achieve since purchasing and installing her electric height adjustable wardrobe lifts from Inclusive Living.
2 weeks after it was installed, I started to notice that I had much less pain in my upper shoulders, and also I was a lot less depressed. In fact, I was so much less depressed that I was actually able to move to having further home modifications made in other rooms of the house that I live in. This is a major deal for me, because the depression of facing the pain of constantly hurting myself, getting clothes out of the wardrobe, had suddenly gone, and that was after 2 weeks. I've now been using it for about 5 months, and I've had 2 further drop downs in pain, to the point where this year I am now able to look forward a lot more to my life, to being able to do things, to being able to do the things that I want, and to be able to do the things that I want that uses my arms. I've found that the electric wardrobe lift has been the best investment I've ever made in pain management. With it there now, I feel quite secure in my home about being able to meet any challenges of the future and being able to stay in my home for the rest of my days. I think that's extremely important, and I think that being able to say that to a group of people and to other people, that this has occurred to you for a fairly modest outlay of money, I think is miraculous. For the price of a fairly modest overseas holiday, I now have a confidence in being able to live out my days in my own home. I'm only 64. I expect to be able to go for another good 20 years.